ربنا أنت ربنا ونحن عبادك لا يفعل عجز يا أرحم الراحمين رسولنا بلد يا سيدي. We're broadcasting on Zoom, and we started to broadcast now on YouTube as well. YouTube has some specialties attached to it. There's people waiting to attack. We're in good company. They attack Sheikh Nazim, they attack Sheikh Hisham, they attack Grand Sheikh. They can't understand what Tariqat sheikhs are talking about, and they come against it. There is an ayat in Surah Ma'idah 24.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قالوا يا موسى إنا لن ندخلها أبدا ما داموا فيها.
Research department is not very slow. Let's do سبحانه وتعالى. Protects his believers, believe in him, and they don't fear from the criticisms of those who criticize. The words for us. They believe in his verses, and they never fear from people who come with bad ideas, criticizing Quran, criticizing Islam. We found that when we're going to Dallas on YouTube, usually we just go on Zoom, it's private. As we opened it up to the public, they came. From where? I don't know. They were waiting for all kinds of things. as they used to do with Shaykh Hashem. And Shaykh Nazim said to Shaykh Hashem, it's good what you did against Wahhabis, but you have to know they're square-headed people. No matter what you bring from proofs, they're never going to accept or change. Their minds are locked. Their hearts are locked. If you try to bring truth to them, they can't. Whatever they learned already, that's it. They stop there. This is it. This is Islamic knowledge, the length and breadth of it, and no more. Oh, it can be like that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, endless, endless, endless knowledge, endless oceans, endless creatures, endless mercy, endless. If you try to limit Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to what you understand, you'll fail. You have to go more always. You have to be ready to go more. When you come to something in Holy Quran, for instance, what Shaykh Nazim said to us, when you come to an ayat that brings you to your limit, but you can understand, oh, Allah can save me. Don't reject it, he said. Out of good manners to Allah, keep it for later. Might be later, understanding will come. Don't say no for Holy Quran. You don't know. You don't know. Then you'll be guilty of putting limits on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين. Awliya, they weren't easy people. They weren't easy people. They come with things that first it's easy to understand it. Then they can come with something you can't understand. You say, what's that? You say, don't say no. Don't say no. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his knowledge was endless. He was given a station at Kawa Kausaini or Adna. Or Adna means nearer and nearer and nearer. No matter how you try to cut that space, you don't come to the end of it. Only, he said, say, may Allah grant me a good understanding, and save it for later. Don't say no. Everyone thinks they know everything or almost everything. A few little details left to know about stuff. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد. Madad ya Sayyidi. They don't even agree to Madad ya Sayyidi. They ask each other for help, if they write a posting on YouTube or something, they'll say to their friends, "Is this okay?" Asking Meded. Ask Allah. They ask their parents, they ask their friends, they ask everybody. Yeah?
He's asking for money.
MashaAllah. That's good. Find out who has too much money and too little mind, take from them and come. I used to say. Alhamdulillah. All right. Not too much intelligence is going to come from me today. The brain is turned off with some sickness. I don't know what's going on. Better than this afternoon. But Hussein's group couldn't say anything. This reminds me of the time when ومن نعمره ننقصه في الخلق أفلا يعقلون. We gave old age to them, we make them to be as they were when they were children once again, after they used to know much. Everyone has to face that. Mind's power comes down. We're asking our heart's power to come up. The heart believes what the mind denies, we used to say. Try to believe. Shaykh Nazim used to use that ayat, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, amanu. All you who believe, believe. Whatever level of belief you reach to, try to go more. Try to go more. Try to break the barriers that's keeping you from going up. We're stuck in 4 walls and a ceiling. We can't go. We can't go more. We can't go more. Use the belief power. Go more. Go more. Endless possibilities. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. What kind of books they were writing, these awliya. بدأت بسم الله ربه تدات إلى كشف أسرار بباطن ترات وسليت بالثاني على خير خلقه محمد من زهر دلالة وغلات. Who writes like that now? Who can write? And Ibn Arabi was writing his books, high-level books, not for everybody. Our minds are not up to it. Not everybody can enroll in advanced physics or economics or computer science. Everybody can do it at a level, but when it gets high level, not everyone can do it. They can't understand the concepts. Who's been given a high understanding, they can go through barriers, to another world, and then another world, and then another world. Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he said, "In kuntum tuhibbuna Allah, fatabiyuni yahbibkum Allah." If you want Allah to love you, follow me. Allah will love you. And we said it before many times. We can follow Him for things we can understand. We can make wudu. We can put certain clothes. We can pray. We can go to Jummah. We can go to Umrah or Hajj. We can fast Ramadan. But Prophet was going to سدرة المنتهى قاب قوسين أو أدنى. Said, follow me, tabi'uni. Oh, it needs belief power. Something we have to cultivate that. First, we have to believe there is such a thing. Belief power, more than our mind power, a different faculty, a different quality of human beings. وَلَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. We honored the children of Adam. One of those things is belief power, different level than animals' power. Believe more, he used to say. May Allah grant us. Ramadan is coming. The time to take off our earthly garments and put on heavenly garments. To pray and to do muraqabah through Allah's divine presence. But we said that hadith for the black stone, Sayyidina Umar, famous hadith, went with Sayyidina Ali to Kaaba, so if they're going to make tawaf. Sayyidina Umar, he said, if I didn't see the Prophet kissing that stone, I wouldn't have kissed it. The stone. And Ali reminded him of the hadith. That stone will come back on the judgment day and intercede for everyone that touched it or impressed on it in some way. Either to touch it or to be accepted by it. How? It's a stone. Stone. Believe it. Shaykh Muhyiddin, he went to Kaaba Sharif hoping to meet his fatah, someone, a young person who is sent to give heavenly knowledge. That will make us to meet one. They went, they were going to start tawaf. And Shaykh Muhyiddin said to that fatah, I'd like to discuss with you an intimate conversation so I can take some of what you've been given. Wow. And fatah said, I think you didn't get it yet. Shaykh Muhyiddin concentrated on that stone until he passed out with the shock. And the fatah came back and said, now you got it, I think. And he began to take it from each. Heavenly knowledge needs an opening. Needs an opening. What made Sayyidina Khidr, peace be upon him, Sayyidina Khidr, what made him that? The story is he was a soldier in an ancient army, an ordinary person, and his troop, he developed close ties with the people you're in battle with. His men were pinned down, no water. And he was saying, I'm going to sacrifice myself to bring water for them. And he went looking everywhere for water until he found the Ain al-Hayat, the fountain of life, water of life. He fell in that water, he became Khidr. And he was knowledge, he became Rabbani. That Allah says no prophet and no one who was given a book and no one who was given wisdom ever called people to himself. call people Kunu Rabbaniyin. Rabbaniyun, Rabbaniyin. Be a Rabbani. What's that Rabbani? Who takes direction. Follows knowledge springs. Something comes to them which changes them completely from what they were to what they became. Khidr became Khidr. It's a huge knowledge. Sayyidina Abu Bakr, Prophet said, if you want to see someone who died before they died, look at Abu Bakr. He didn't say, I taught him that knowledge, I poured it, Sabah. He used the word Sabah. So I poured that knowledge into Abu Bakr's heart in a moment. I transferred it, downloaded it. They didn't have download in those days. But they don't accept these things. Wow. They don't accept. Pity. If you don't accept those things, you're stuck in four walls. No chance to get up. No chance to get up. You see what no eye has ever seen and what no ear has ever heard. They close themselves off. And Prophet ﷺ, he made the Sharia to be so wide, to be open, to go up and up and up. That Allah grant us. It's coming now in a few days. Ramadan. Maybe Sunday night, Tarawih. Maybe Monday night, maybe Sunday night. It's the time a caller, like a muezzin, calls out in heavens, "O believers, come up, get up, rise up." Shaykh Abdul Haqq, he puts that in his khutbah for Ramadan. Rise up. It's the chance to come up, to break the barriers that's keeping us imprisoned. Keeping us in prison. Oh, our Lord, forgive us. Forgive us. Forgive us. I became old, but I'm waiting for that opening, by day or by night, to come. He said, Allah's love is the most important thing. Wait at His door, by day and by night. Say, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, always. 100 up to 1,000 times. Sooner or later, that door has to open and you'll be given something or taken inside. And you know the famous hadith, in the last third of the night, Allah descends to the lowest heaven saying, who is asking me something I should grant them? Who is asking blessings I should do? Who's asking forgiveness? He said, when Prophet ﷺ, he veiled himself from this world when he passed away. We don't believe he passed. If no prophet, can't be anything. If not for the intercessor, the ones interceded for can't exist, said Ibn Rashid. He said, when Prophet ﷺ, he veiled himself from this world, passed away, veiled himself from this world, the whole world went into a deep sleep. It became night. Now it's night. By day it's night, and by night it's night. The night of the last times. Akhir Zaman. It's always night, spiritually. And awliya are praying through that last third of the night. Prophet said, my age is the best, and after that, we're in the last third now. In the last third. Might be any time. Dua can be accepted. You don't know when. You don't know when. I was looking in Ibn Arabi, Zil. Wallah, Zil. Sayyidina Musa, he escaped from Fir'aun's soldiers in Egypt. He got out with the clothes on his back. Somebody said, "You better get out of town quick." He got out. There's nothing. Maybe the Allah will open for me. And he saw two girls that went to water their sheep. Shepherds are very tough guys, and they're embarrassed to go up and water their sheep, the other shepherds. Musa said, "I'll water your sheep for you." So he took the sheep and watered them. Then Quran says he came back and he withdrew into the zil. The zil, the shade. What kind of shade was that? It was a place where dua is accepted. It was a presence where dua is accepted. Rabbi inni lima anzalta alayya min khayrin fakir. Dua. We ask to find the places of acceptance of our dua. Might be anywhere. Might be on Umrah. Might be on Hajj. Might be during Jummah. Might be anytime. Might be anytime. Safa Marwa. Might be anytime. We don't know. There's a golden moment on Friday, Jummah, where dua is accepted. No one knows when that is. Make dua. We ask the dua that Allah should accept it. To be with Him. To be with Him. We can do everything by numbers, or you can be with Him. It's different. And OCD. What's OCD? Everything has to be exactly. When my father passed away, his shoes were lined up, everything. Got it from him. Everything has to be, to break out from that, to be with Him. I was making zikr in the car with Shaykh nothing. He took the beads out of my hand when I forgot about him completely and shook it in my face. It's not important to say Allah, important to be with Him. We have to think, rethink our methods. Allah grant us. Bi hurmat al-Fatiha.